Hello, everyone. I'm thrilled to dive into a fascinating and emerging field today, neuroscience, and explore how it's transforming leadership and our workplaces. Today, I'll walk you through three key questions. First, what exactly is neuroscience and how is it emerging in today's world? Second, how does neuroscience relate to leadership and drive the way leaders connect with their teams? And finally, how can neuroscience benefit our work setting and create a more resilient, engaged, and innovative environment? Let's get started. To start, let's define neuroscience. Neuroscience is the study of the brain and the nervous system, focusing on how they shape our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. This scientific field spans everything from how we perceive our environment to how we form and retrieve memories, make decisions, and manage emotions. It's incredible how each of these aspects plays into our daily lives and decision-making processes, both in personal and professional settings. Now, why is neuroscience emerging as such an exciting field in leadership and management? With advances in technology, such as brain imaging tools, we can now see exactly how different parts of the brain respond to various situations, such as stress, empathy, and decision-making. We can observe what happens in the brain when leaders inspire their teams or when individuals experience burnout. This technology opens up new ways for leaders to understand not just what their team members do, but why they do it on a biological level. Leaders can use this insight to foster better, more supportive work environments that truly resonate with people's natural responses and needs. Now, let's dig into how neuroscience connects with leadership. Neuroscience can shape leadership practices by providing insights into how leaders can effectively manage their own behaviors and understand those of their teams, particularly in high-pressure situations. One of the most relevant insights relates to stress management. Neuroscience reveals that high levels of stress activate the amygdala, which triggers a fight-or-flight response, and this can interfere with rational thinking. By suppressing the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain responsible for complex problem-solving and decision-making. So, when leaders understand how stress affects cognitive functioning, they can implement strategies to maintain calm both for themselves and their teams, even during tough situations. Techniques like mindfulness and deep breathing help leaders and teams manage stress by grounding them in the moment, keeping the amygdala in check, and allowing for more rational thinking and better decision-making. Another exciting area is emotional intelligence, which is grounded in neuroscience. Studies have shown that when leaders practice empathy and social bonding, the brain releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. Oxytocin fosters trust and strengthens interpersonal connections, making people feel valued and understood. Leaders who understand the impact of empathy can build strong connections, encouraging open communication and collaboration. When we see empathy not as a soft skill, but as a powerful tool for creating loyalty and building trust, we start to view leadership through a whole new lens. So, how can we take these insights and apply them in our own work setting? I see three powerful ways: stress management, motivation, and fostering a growth mindset. First, let's consider stress management. Stress is almost unavoidable in any work environment, especially when we're handling big projects or facing tight deadlines. Neuroscience shows us how crucial it is to proactively manage stress because chronic stress can harm cognitive function and decision-making. Leaders who understand this can implement supportive practices like encouraging regular breaks, providing access to mental health resources, or even organizing mindfulness sessions to help everyone reset during the workday. By integrating these small but consistent habits, leaders can create a more supportive, stable environment that allows team members to focus and perform well, even under pressure. Next, neuroscience provides insights into motivation by highlighting the brain's reward system. The release of dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter, can be triggered by positive reinforcement, making people feel valued and motivated to continue working hard. When leaders recognize and celebrate team members' achievements, they're activating this dopamine pathway, which naturally boosts motivation. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Sometimes a simple thank you or public acknowledgement of a job well done can inspire people to keep reaching for their goals. These moments of recognition help employees feel appreciated and can be an effective, neuroscience-backed way to improve morale. Lastly, let's talk about fostering a growth mindset. One of the most incredible insights neuroscience offers is the concept of neuroplasticity, or the brain's ability to rewire itself through learning and experience. This insight tells us that skills aren't fixed traits. They can be developed and refined over time. Leaders can apply this principle by promoting a growth mindset within their teams, encouraging employees to view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. When leaders set growth-oriented goals and provide opportunities for professional development, they create a culture where team members feel comfortable taking on new challenges, learning from setbacks, and continuously developing their skills. This is invaluable in an ever-evolving work environment where adaptability is key. In conclusion, neuroscience brings a wealth of insights to leadership that can truly transform our approach to workplace dynamics. By understanding the brain's responses to stress, motivation, empathy, and learning, leaders can develop actionable strategies that foster both productivity and well-being. By incorporating these principles, we can create a work environment where people feel valued, motivated, and empowered to grow. I hope this journey into the science of leadership has been as inspiring for you as it has been for me. Let's continue to explore how we can leverage neuroscience to create a more resilient, innovative, and supportive workplace. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to the great ways we can use the power of neuroscience to enrich our work environment.